Heard them.
Hello. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Hi, Jackie, Tom. How you doing, Marcia?
Hey, I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. You sound great.
Okay, because the last time I joined in with you guys, y'all couldn't hear me. So we'll see if it's
So that's so far so good.
so far so good. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Well, I'm a little early. I guess I should go ahead and tune up while we're waiting.
That's probably what I should do.
Congo still hungry.
Oh. Well, it's only been a week since we did this. And I got a great picture of Tom and the other Marcia and Marcy at the Demas Alive meeting on Monday night. And I put up a photo carousel on the website for Demas Alive. So there's a lot of pictures of just had one before, and now I think there's 5 or 6. You have to click on it to get the full detail. Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Got my eyes fixed.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations! Yay!
People expect more from you when you got your eyes fixed. Yeah. So there is a that's a good look for you, you know. Thank you very much. And let's see, there is a Music City Uke Fest in April in Nashville, and I signed up to go to that. Marcia, that's not too far for you. You might want to think about it. It's 2 or 3 days in April. And
what are the exact dates? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. You have to go to the website to get all of the gory details. But
Okay.
the dates are, let's see, it seems like I'm leaving after, okay, we have a meeting on, hey, let's see, I'm leaving on Thursday morning, the 17th, and coming back on Easter Sunday. So that's the Easter Sunday weekend. So that might be a good one, might be a bad one. That's a slippery slope. I think they're if they had it to do over, they might try a different weekend.
Yeah, that yeah, Easter Holy Week's a big deal because I work at a church and I probably can't get away.
I've heard that Easter happens no matter where you are, but
It does. Good
yeah,
point, but we
but
are awfully busy at the church during
yeah,
Holy Week. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not really going to try to talk you into this, Marcia.
Okay.
It's basically a really bad idea for you, and probably
Well,
not such a great idea for the organizers. Hey, Voodoo, how you doing? Um, hey, Marcy. money from stealing? Or was that you, Marcia? Or
That might have been me, and I think I definitely need to tune up. Sorry about that.
yeah, I hope you guys like stealing. It's a really cute song. We used to play it. It was one of the first songs that my old friend Don taught me when we were creating the New Anarchy String Band, and he would always get extremely carried away when we sang it. Well, shall we take a run at this? I'm going to share my screen, and then those of you who want will be able to see the chords, and those who don't will have to slide their window over. And let's see. And I need to do original sound for musicians on. If you have it on your computer, you might want to turn it on yours as well. Okie dokie. Let's see. All right, well, the first one is All I Ever Need Is You, and this was one that Tom asked me to do the chord chart for it. Do you want to sing any of it, Tom?
Yeah, I can sing part of it. If anybody else wants to join in, that'd be great too.
Yeah, it would be. Does anybody else want to do part of it? It's a really cute song. You might know it. Well, I think it's just you and me, Tom. Which part do you want to do?
Yeah, you want to start it off, Frank, and then
I can. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? How are things going where you are? Okay, understood. You're muted. Yeah. Okay, so all I ever need is you. Hey.
I'm out in the country, so it's hard to connect.
Yep, and you're getting a lot of echo, which is fine. Sometimes that's good to get echo in the country. Hey, Joy, how you doing? Okay, everybody but me and Tom should mute now. Let's see. I can't see everybody, but let's see. Everybody is muted. Okay, all good. Well, Rhonda, I'm just glad you're here. All right, so I'm gonna do the. Let's see. Is there? Okay, it's not a real long. Okay, Tom, can you take it from Winners Come and Then They Go for the rest of the song?
yeah, I'll do the. This is also maybe some of you remember December 1971, December 27th. Linda and I were married 1 month at this time, and we watched the Sonny and Cher show on a 12-inch black and white TV with rabbit ears. Anybody remember that?
Yeah, actually.
Anyway, I'll do the Cher solo there. Winners come and they go.
And then the rest of the song, right?
Sure.
And if you get tired, you say, take it, Frank, right?
Will do. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So here goes. Sometimes when I'm down and all alone, just like a child without a home, the love you give me keeps me hanging on, honey. All I ever need is you. You're my first love, you're my last. You're my future, you're my past. And loving you is all I ask, honey. All I ever need is you.
Yeah, well done, Frank. Thank you. I'm going to have to switch it up to the key of D. So here we go.
All right.
Come and they go, and we watch the melting snow. Sure as summer follows spring, all the things you do give me a reason to build my world around you. Some men follow rainbows, I am told. Some men search for silver, some for gold. But I found my treasure in your soul, honey. All I ever need is you. Without love, I'd never find my way through ups and downs of every single day. I don't sleep at night until you say, honey, all I ever need is you. Da, 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 I won't sleep at night until you say, honey, all I ever need is you.
Good job, Tom, and thanks so much for bringing that one to us. So that's a new song in the library, and a good one. And here's an old song in the library, and a good one, that Jackie suggested, Edelweiss. So, Jackie, how do you want to split this one up? Let's see. Can you unmute? I don't know if I muted you. I see you as being
Yeah,
mute. There
I
you
think
are.
can you hear me now?
I sure can.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a question.
sure.
You said you can change the key that
Sure.
something's in just
Yeah,
on the
you want,
fly.
what key do you want?
Oh, I'm not sure, but it's either too high or too low. So,
Okay.
uh,
Let's see. And then Tom, hey, Marcia. And Tom, you wanted All I Ever Needed You in D, right? Let me see. I'm going to change that one to D so I'll remember. And you can see how it's, well, I don't have to do it like that. Let's see. I can do a transpose, and it's in C. Transpose it to D, and that's what it looks like in D.
Now, I'll just, let's keep it in C, and I'll just use my capo when I
Okay.
need it.
All right, I'll put a note about it. When I come back to it, I'll put a note about using the capo, and we'll get everybody to use their capos during the meeting. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so Jackie, what are you thinking? You want to look at
I'm
some of the
thinking
chords and
maybe
other keys?
F or G.
So we've got it in G. You want to see the chords in
Oh,
there?
I'm sorry. I thought, okay, it's in G. G.
So F would be a little lower.
No, D maybe? What's D look like?
Looks a little bit like that.
Yeah. That,
So I don't know what the first note was. Not going to be B anymore. Hey, hey, hey.
Do, I say, do, was. Oh, oops.
white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Hey, you get some help there, Marcia Coyne.
Yes, I'll stay muted and join when I can. I
Okay.
got a 3-year-old here too, but I thought I'd try to come in.
Oh, yeah.
And this is Joni. She's 3 weeks
Hey,
old.
Joni. Oh,
Her
yeah.
parents are out to dinner.
She loves music, you can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackie, are you? I'm sorry.
Well,
got
I'll
distracted.
try.
Yeah. So you want to try this in D?
Okay.
Okay. Do you? Everybody else will just let you go for it and see how well it does. Let's see. Somebody's saying something in the chat
Well,
here.
maybe somebody else wants to share it. Maybe.
Oh, Joy was saying that's so sweet that the little baby's 3 weeks old and already coming to Demas international meetings. Yeah. So, what's her email address? It's okay. All right. Let's see. All right, Jackie. How do you want? Do you want to do the whole thing since it's kind of an interesting key? I mean, I can sing it in falsetto. I might be able to sing it low. No, I can't sing it anywhere except in falsetto.
Now I can't figure out what note to start on.
So the first note would be A.
Okay.
Got it?
I think. I don't
Okay,
know if
I'm
I have
gonna
the
mute
first
myself
note, but I'll try.
Okay.
Okay. Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss. Oh, it just changed keys. Okay. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Good job, Jackie.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that old Austrian folk song written by Rodgers and Hammerstein in 1963.
Yeah, indeed. So here comes the sun. Would anybody like to do a verse or part of this? Okay, here we go. Oops, I gotta go to preset number 318 or 319. All right. Okay, take two. And Joy asked for some songs about spring, and that's where this one got added. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. It's all right. Thank you. And I'd like to teach the world to sing is one that Jackie suggested. And what do you think, Jackie?
Well, I think I'm going to try to keep it in the key it's in, although it's a little bit high for me. Okay, and if somebody wants to sing part of it, that's fine. I think there's a note in here that, wait a minute.
Where you can repeat it.
Should say repeat, and I think we probably might want to do it twice. What do you think?
I think that's a fine idea.
Okay. So, does somebody want to do part of this?
Sure, I can do part of it. Does anybody else want to do part of it? Okay, it's you and me, Jackie.
Okay. So,
And I think you ought to do the dramatic ending. Why don't you do the first part, and then I'll do, when it repeats, I'll do the first 3 stanzas and then give it back to you where it goes, that's the song I hear.
okay.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll try not to mess up the scrolling.
I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honeybees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the song I hear. Let the world sing today. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away. Frank? Can't hear you. You're muted.
Sorry. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land.
That's the song I hear. Let the world sing today. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away.
Thank you, Jackie. That came out pretty well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. And then this one is under Joy's influence. I picked out Morning Has Broken as a good springtime song, and I changed it a little bit, but I did update the chord charts. But I got this C, F, G, C in between things and at the end. Would anyone like to play on this one or sing a verse? Okay, I got it. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Thank you, and thank you, Joy. And this is one that Tom suggested that we need chord charts for, or asked for chord charts, and I thought, well, it was too good a song not to put it in the song list. Let's see. So, Tom, what do you think? Do you want to do part of it, or?
Yeah, I can do part. Anybody else? Frank, you want to do part of it to start us off?
My mind just went blank. Let's see. Does it go like this? May the angels protect you, trouble neglect you, and heaven. Is that right?
Frank?
Yeah, or I can go part of it, or somebody else.
Frank, I have a question for you.
Okay.
And there's some comments out there. We can't hear your ukulele very well. Do you have original sound on?
I do. I can turn up the ukulele.
Yeah, that's a little better, Frank. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's a little different from normal. I wonder if that has to do with So, unfortunately, for Here Comes the Sun, I picked a preset where you could hardly hear the ukulele. So that's what it sounded like in case you missed it. So was what I did more or less what it needs to be?
Yeah, or I can start it off, and we can go from there. Anybody else? You want to follow?
Why don't you
along?
start? Yeah, why don't you start it off, and where do you want me to come in?
How about after the final two? Let's see, the next one. May the angels protect you. After never alone.
Yeah. So, well, I have to be honest. Is where I come in.
Let's see. Hang on. Yeah, you can come in there. That's perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Yep, here we
We
go.
got
Anybody
this.
else? Anybody else? We can go ahead then.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to. I've been outside all day, and my voice is low, strained. So I'm on the second capo with my fret with my capo. So it'll sound like in D, and you can go back to C then. May the angels protect you, trouble neglect you, and heaven accept you when it's time to go home. May you always have plenty, your glass never empty, and know in your valley you're never alone. May your tears come from laughing, you find friends worth having with every year passing. They mean more than gold. May you win, but stay humble. Smile more than grumble, and know when you stumble, you're never alone. Never alone. Never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby. You're never alone.
Well, I have to be honest, as much as I wanted, not gonna promise that the cold winds won't blow. So when hard times have found you and your fears surround you, wrap my love around you, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone. May the angels protect you, trouble neglect you, and heaven accept you when it's time to go home. And when hard times have found you and your fears surround you, wrap my love around you, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone. Thank you, Tom. This is a good song.
Hey, well, thank you for playing
suggesting
that.
it.
And we should dedicate that song to the 3-year-old baby Joni there. I don't know if Martha's
That's a good idea.
but what a great song for a grandmother to sing to a little 3-week-old baby.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Tom. It's a great idea. Okay, now the next is a new song that Marcy suggested that we learn. And I created a chord chart for it and then later corrected the chord chart for it. And so it's corrected in both the downloads and the thing that I'm going to scroll for you. It's brand new. I don't know that anybody wants to do it. It's a kind of an easy song. Alan Jackson knows how to write a song, that's for sure. I'll just do it because nobody's waving their hands or jumping up and down. Okay. All right. Well, I hope I get it right. The older I get, the more I think You only get a minute, better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff, that makes you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones that you got always got your back. And the older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when to just not give a damn. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get. And I don't mind all the lines from all the times I've laughed and cried. Souvenirs and little signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I got more to say. And the older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life that I've had and all the life that I'm living still. Not bad, Marcy. Good song. Thank you. All right, 7th inning stretch. Okay, everybody, we got to stand up. All right, and this is very important. Got to cool down those ukuleles. Yep. Let your ukulele cool down. You know, it's got to go through a little bit further. That's good. Okay, I see everybody got that right. Okay. We used to do this in the old Demas Live. I'm glad I added it back. Seems to help. Okay, this one, Jackie asked for the Pete Seeger version. No, this is not. This is the Peter, Paul, and Mary version. There's no Pete Seeger version of Puff. So, Jackie, how you want to do Puff? So unmute. There you go.
Yeah. This one, I don't know about the key.
Well, how many? Raise your hand if you've got a capo. Well, I guess if we change the key, it could. Yeah.
Well,
F is a nice key, Frank.
okay, let's try F.
All right. Thank you, Mike. All right. So. First note is F. Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea
and frolicked in the autumn hills. Yeah, that one.
Okay,
Seems
real quick
better.
note, Marcia Corn, while you were taking care of the little one, there's a song that we did, Never Alone, and it was dedicated to the little one you're taking care of.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to get up and down, up and down. So,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I
that's so
thought you'd
nice.
enjoy
I'll have
knowing
to look.
that.
I'll look on the recording. That's lovely. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. All right. And we've changed the key on Puff. It's not
Yes,
too
I
bad.
heard that. I could see that on your screen
Yeah.
sharing, so that's good.
Okay, you ready, Jackie? Which part do you want to do? You want to do the whole thing, or this goes on for a while?
Somebody else can do part of it. I'd be glad to share it.
Well, I can do part of it. Does anybody else want to try part of it? Jackie, you decide which part I should do, and I'll figure it out. Want me to count the stanzas real quick?
We could just alternate stanzas, or
Yeah, we could do that. You want to do that?
okay.
Okay, that's a great idea. Hey, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, and you
I'll
want?
start it.
Okay.
Okay.
Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perch on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow where they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff brought out his name. Oh,
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
a dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar.
His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh,
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea, present tense, and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Okay, it's time for kazoos and harmonicas and drums and tables that you can hit with spoons or whatever, because we're going to do a good old Memphis jug band tune called Stealin'. Okay. Does anybody feel like they want to try to sing part of this, or do you want to just hear how it goes? This is one that you can repeat from the first verse, but we've got several more songs to go, so I'm going to just go through it one time, and hopefully you'll like it and you'll ask for it again, and if you don't, I might. So anyway, you got a kazoo. This would be a good time to tune it up. Are you ready? Stealing, pretty mama, don't you forget to scroll. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Now put your arms around me like a circle around the sun. I want you to love me, mama, like my easy rider done. You don't believe I love you, look what a fool I've been. You don't believe I'm sinking, look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. The woman I'm loving, she is just my height and size. She's a married woman, come and see me sometime. You don't believe I love you, look at the fool I've been. You don't believe I'm sinking, look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to that same old used to be. One more time. Stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Thank you, Marcia. Okay. And then this is the Pete Seeger version of Turn, Turn, Turn. And Jackie suggested this one. And so what do you want to do?
Okay. I think could you put this in a different key? I think this is one.
Yeah, you might want to think about this beforehand. Is we can change the key on the chord charts or on the fly. But it's no problem at all if you have a key in mind.
Well, I'll just try it in this key. I sang it. I practiced it earlier, but it seemed like it was not in a good key. But I'll try it again.
Well, we can change it if you like.
Everything, turn, turn. It doesn't seem that bad. Maybe it's the chorus is hard. It's the chorus, I think. Time to be born, a time to die. Okay. Well, let's stick with that key.
Okay. So how you want to split it up? Or do you want to do the whole thing? That'd be fine.
No, I can split it up. Who would like to sing part of it?
Okay. If you want to do the whole thing, that would be great.
Well, I can do the whole thing.
If you want me to do part of it, that's great too.
Do you want to do part of it?
I'd love to play ukulele and sing, sure. Where do you want me to?
Well,
I would think the middle would be a good place. Why don't I come in on the third stanza, which comes after a time to laugh and a time to weep.
okay.
And when I get through gathering stones together, you come back in.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of
Good job, Jackie.
Eh,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right, so this was suggested by my friend Becky, who doesn't come to meetings and doesn't get the emails, but she suggests some really good songs. So I put it in the list. But I know you haven't had a chance to learn this one yet, so I'll play it for you. They say the good die young, but it ain't for certain. I've been good all day. I ain't hurting, not in any way, but I'm too old to die young. I shouldn't talk too loud. Bad luck is preying on the proud ones. There's nothing like lying in a graveyard to teach you to hold your tongue. They say the devil was an angel back in the beginning, so was I. Nobody's pinning any hopes on me. I ain't saying that they oughta. I didn't want to change, but the road kept sliding in a funny way, and I kept on riding on it anyway. Sometimes you do what you gotta. What they say, what they do, they swear it is, they'll think it's true, and they think at all, but they ain't willing. If they can't think of what to say, they'll talk anyway. It's all cliche, fast food for the brain, but not too filling. They say time and tide will wait for no one. The time it takes one tide to go one time around the world would leave you spinning. But the race is on between the tide and the people living right beside it. No one's drowning yet, but they ain't winning. If words were wisdom, we'd all speak and smarten up from week to week. Just saying live and learn, there's nothing to it. Friends in need are friends indeed, but the friends who think of what we need, they hardly talk at all, they just do it. They hardly talk at all, they just do it. Thank you. That's kind of a nice song. Good for the times. All right, now one more springtime song from Joy. You've Got a Friend, Carole King's song. This is a little bit tricky, but not too bad if you practice it. Is anybody up for it, or shall I just... Okay, which part would you like to do, Jackie? You want to do the part that starts "If the sky above you," and then you just call out my name and unmute.
Should I call out your name there to take over?
Well, you could. Where, let's see, I'm confused. So I'll just do all of this stuff until it gets "If the sky above you goes dark," and yeah, and you do that. Now, how much of that do you want to do?
So where do you want me to start? Do you want me to start at the beginning?
No, it's the second after the first winter, spring, summer, or fall, and then there's some chords that go on in there.
And
And
okay,
then
"If the sky above
if
you."
the sky above you grows dark and
Sure.
full of clouds. So you come in with that?
Okay.
Okay. And then you want to do the rest of it, or?
Well, I can do the rest of it, or if you want to do the last stanza and do the.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do
big
the last
ending.
stanza.
Which is the last stanza?
It's this
The one that's on the page.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
There's
see. I
something
see
wrong with these things. I added some blank lines to the end that appear to be missing.
So if I don't stop singing, just start singing, and I'll eventually figure it out.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. So. When you're down in trouble. Okay. When you're down and troubled and need some love and care, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name. This is scrolling too fast, isn't it? And you'll know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. You got a friend.
If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them hold, but don't you let them. Frank?
You just call out my name, and you'll know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, 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 to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes, I will. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Thank you for suggesting that, Joy. And we are at the open mic time. Ready for stories, new songs, harmonica tuning. We have a special open mic song from Tom.
I just have a comment. I just want to make, I have a good song for Marcia and the baby. It's called Isn't She Wonderful? I think that's the name of it. But I don't have, I don't have it on the computer to,
Well,
I
she's
can't,
not here
can't
right
sing
now.
it tonight.
Yeah. So.
But maybe
the other Marcia's there
another-
with the cat. I'm sure the cat's wonderful too. Yeah.
Maybe the next time Marcia's gonna be here, I'll give
There,
you the song.
there she is again. Yeah. Jackie was saying that.
Well,
I
I did get a chance to play a little bit, but
Yes, you did.
And then I got a chance to sing a little bit more, and that was okay.
Yep. Jackie
Marcia,
suggested that there's a song named "Isn't
It's
She
called-
Wonderful?"
I think it's Isn't She Wonderful?
Oh,
And
it's by
the black guy,
the blind
blind
guy.
blind.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Ray
isn't she
Charles
only
or
a few
Stevie
hours
Wonder?
old? Yeah.
Yes,
Wonder,
yes.
Very good. All right.
Yeah, I have it printed out, but it's not on our website, so I will give it to Frank.
Okay.
So the next time I'll be back in Madison. So yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But it was fun. It was fun to join for a bit and to have everybody hear the ukulele.
You're back in time for Tom's dry bones arrangement.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let me mute.
Okay.
So-
Tom, you got it.
So anyway, spring's a great time to be outside, and maybe you've noticed on trails there's plastic bags blowing around. They're even up in the trees. There's plastic bottles every place. This song I wrote last year for Earth Day for us to be reminded about when you see plastic, pick it up. So it goes to the song from 1928. You might remember this, Dry Bones. So anybody want a piece of this, or I can just go ahead real fast with it? I can go
I think
right
you
ahead.
got it, Tom.
Okay. Here it is. Ezekiel. Ezekiel cried them dry bones. Ezekiel cried them dry bones. Ezekiel cried them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Heel bones connected to the foot bone. Foot bones connected to the leg bone. Leg bones connected to the knee bone. Knee bones connected to the thigh bone. Thigh bones connected to the backbone. The backbone's connected to the head bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Bones and bones gonna walk around. Them bones and bones gonna walk around. Them bones and bones gonna walk around. Now hear the word of the Lord. Have you ever noticed that plastic is everywhere? Here's the song that goes with that. Plastic, plastics everywhere. Plastic, plastic. It's in the air. Plastic, plastic. It's not fair. Pick it up and show you care. Pick it up and show you care. Now let me tell you how this plastic bottle, if you're in Urbandale, how this plastic bottle will get all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. It's location specific, but it applies to every one of us. Your front yard's connected to the storm drain's connected to Walnut Creek, Walnut Creek's connected to the raccoon's connected to the Des Moines connected to the Sippy's connected to the Gulf and Ocean, then plastic pollutes the Gulf, and plastic pollutes the ocean. Plastics, it's gonna blow around. Plastic, it's gonna float around. Plastic, keep it in the ground, reduce it and show you care. Reduce it and show you care. Thank you very much.
Excellent, Tom. That was great.
Thank
Good
you.
job. All right. So it's time to put all the little creatures all over the world to bed. And I need some volunteers. Jackie, can you take care of the foxes?
Sure.
Okay. And Tom, you got the whales.
Yep.
Okay. And I don't know if Marcia can do the coyotes or not. But she's got to come back. The cat can do the coyotes, maybe. Well, we'll see. Does anybody else want to do Joy, would you like to do the coyotes?
Okay, I could try them.
All right, you take care of the coyotes and...
Okay, I just got to find my original sound first, though.
Okay. And I got the bugs. So we'll do one chorus and then your special verse. Okay? Let's take it away.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Foxes sleep in the forest. Lions sleep in their dens. Goats sleep on the mountainside, and pigs sleep in pens.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. We'll sleep in the ocean. Zebras sleep on the land, and hippos sleep by the riverside, and camels sleep on the sand.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Coyotes sleep in the canyon. A birdie sleeps in a tree. And when it's time for me to rest, my bed's the place for me.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. May bugs go to sleep in May. June bugs sleep in June. If skeeters try to sleep on me, I'll squish them up quite soon. Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here.
Thank you. I think the kazoo helped.
Oh, I think so too. Kazoos always help.
Nice seeing everyone.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay. Have a good couple of weeks.
Thank you, Frank, for putting those songs together for us.
Well, you
Thank
sure
you,
are
Tom,
welcome.
for doing that verse on plastic. That's very good.
That was good. Yeah.
Deal
Tom was
again.
a man tonight. Okay. Good night. Oh, good night, everybody.